What is up, my guys? Merry holidays to you. Welcome to Jacob Long Writes. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Usually I do videos where I review movies or shows or just talk about movie news. And today it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to talk about character creation, specifically my character creation. So I use Chat GPT for my image creation of my characters. Got this one down here. Today's character is called Omegaman. So you can join me in my journey as I prompt Chat GPT to try and make the images that I want, or at least something close to it. Some of you may use something besides Chat GPT. I know there are a lot of other popular ones. This one I like so far. I just want to keep experimenting with it. And maybe my prompts could use some work, and I do forget some stuff in the initial prompts that might make it worse as well. But if you just join me in my journey, we'll see what we got here. So as you can see, I already did this here. This is an image, a drawing that I did of Omegaman. It's got the Omega symbol there. I wanted him to be kind of sleeveless, but as you'll see, I couldn't really get that done. And then later I developed for his story that he would have something similar to Superman, but it would be more like boxer short length, and it would be blue here and then red here, but you're gonna see that didn't work out. But yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, and also I like to use ChatGPT for my images. As you can see, like I can sort of draw, but I don't have what it takes right now to get it to where I want it to be. Maybe one day, and maybe one day I'll happily pay somebody else to do that. For now, I like to experiment with ChatGPT. So I said I need you to be a comic book artist. With me as the producer, writer of the project. Our first task is to make the design a character named Omegaman. His costume needs to appear to be made of a high quality form-fitting fabric that showcases his natural build while ensuring comfort and mobility during action sequences. He needs to have the Omega symbol on his chest area. The design of his pants needs to look almost like he has blue boxers over red pants. He needs to be bald and very muscular. He needs a utility belt, but it doesn't need anything in it. The color scheme for the costume overall should utilize reds, blues, white, gold, and or silver colors. Please use the attached drawing as a reference, but add golden cape. So this looks pretty cool. That is a golden cape. Not quite boxers here, but that is pretty close. So I'm definitely going to include this one. So I should say what I'm doing here is I'm going to add these to my website, jakestories.com, and I'm going to have some character bios. Right now I have like this character bio of Extreme Jayden from the Real World. So Omegaman is going to be in the super world, in my superhero universe that I'm creating, which is part of the multiverse that the Real World and the Extreme World are a part of. So yes, I like multiverse, and unfortunately it hasn't been working out for Marvel. And you may be already confused about my multiverse, but I will continue to build to make things a little more fun and clear. So back to this design. It's really cool. It looks really cool. I did find another character named Omegaman in the past, but mine's gonna be worded a little bit different, and I'm gonna do my best to try and steer away from that design. I mean, that Omegaman design is still very reminiscent of Superman. Turned out pretty well. I can't remember why I had to jump over to a new chat, but yeah, it just doesn't quite have the complete Omega symbol there. Let's look at this one. All right, let's go back here. Okay, so this is where I'm asking about Omegaman character. Talks about the Omegaman movie with Charlton Heston. Later, the remake was I Am Legend, so it's a similar story to that. So it's not a superhero at all. And then it's talking about Omega level mutants in Marvel Comics, Omega Men, the team there, Omega Red, Omega the Unknown. Okay, so they found the villain, DC Comics. But I think I found an image online of an Omegaman. I don't think it mentions that one. Anyways, that's a bunch of trademark copyright stuff, but from what I can tell, I can have my own Omegaman, and the name is going to be set up a little bit different. I'll show you that. Okay, so yeah, you can see this image here, and so I want to avoid trying to make something similar to that. See what I can do. Let's see. Okay, so let's scroll all the way up here, see what I did. Okay, brought that image back. Did a similar prompt as the one before. Then I also added this. He cannot look too much like the image in the provided link, which was that one that I had earlier. Gives me these notes. Comes here. Something I didn't really like is that it was showing like a lot of these iterations. Like front and back is kind of cool, but I kind of just wanted to see the front and one costume. But this was a pretty cool design, and I had forgotten to ask about the cape. The boxer shorts obviously didn't work out here, but that looks cool. The Omega symbol still didn't work out quite right. Cape, no sleeves, prominent Omega symbol. That ended up being an M, so the boxers kind of silly, and you'll see the boxers, it's supposed to be more of a boxer style, but the story goes with Omegaman that in his early days of being a superhero, he was wearing blue pants, he tore a hole in them, and he heard some commotion outside, somebody needed help, so the only clean pair of other clothes he had was a pair of red boxers, so he threw those on over his pants, went out, saved the day. Some people saw him, some kids saw him, they dressed like that from then on, and the rest is history. Kind of a silly way to have the boxers there, and I'm honestly actually not a huge fan of the underwear over the pants for Superman, but I thought this might be kind of a fun story, and who knows, James Gunn might do something like that for the upcoming Superman movie. We'll see, but I wanted to get it out there first. Since I thought of it, I think it's kind of fun, so I did it. But yeah, this one, yeah, okay. So this one, I really like this one. I think I'm gonna have it on the website. I'm gonna have a few of these up there on the website with his biography. This one turned out really cool, and I like the white there, the gold, the red. I wanted to get some other colors in there. I was hoping for blue over red, but you know, I think it's just programmed to think red over blue because Superman is so prominent. I don't know. So yeah, here I say please make the boxers blue and the pants red. Now the boxers are white and they are very boxer like. That's kind of cool though, the metallic look there. These are pretty cool, except the underwear, it's just too much like underwear there. Please eliminate the boxers. Keep the color separation with two different colors on the pants. Now we do not have a color separation at all, but this one does look like pretty cool again, but that looks very similar to the image that I showed you before of that other Omegaman. So I don't think I'm gonna post this one up there. And let's see, please have him up in the air with skyscrapers behind him. So yeah, a little bit late in the game, I remembered that I wanted to have him doing something. Be cool to, you know, have the heroes doing something in these, even though it's just for a biography page. So I asked him to have him breathing fire. We got fire on his hand. It was close. This version looks pretty cool. I like that chest plate. I kind of like that design. Again, the underwear, not so much. I think halfway down makes it look a little less weird. Please have him breathing fire. So now we got the fire on his feet. This costume is cool as well. He's starting to look really white, and I want this character to be Polynesian, like my character in the real world. His name is Fatu Matua. He has super strength, speed, endurance, and he's Polynesian. And so this is a variant. Omegaman is a variant of him. But I didn't get to that yet. Was focused on the blowing a small puff of fire. So he looks kind of like he's smoking or something there. But not bad. I don't think I'll have that one on the website though. Here's me still trying to get the two different colors, blue shorts over red pants type of thing. Still not happening. Now it just became blue pants, but that looks pretty cool. It's amazing how cool these can look. The Omega symbol's gone, so I at least asked for that back. Then I had an issue. Chat GPT, I think we're on to this one. Okay, so we go up here. Oh yeah, so I took the image that it made, tried to get it to expand upon it. Alright, so yeah, this one's pretty silly. Lost the red pants completely. Just have some blue short shorts. Alright, so moving on. Okay, tried the red pants again, and more Polynesian. I actually really like this. This is pretty cool. I think I'm going to put it on the biography, but not my favorite one, but yeah, pretty cool. And then we go here. I don't know if, complimenting the AI and saying please helps at all, but whatever, trying to have my manners there, so we'll see how that goes. Less like an animated show. I really like this look, reminded me of the 90s Superman, but I wanted a little bit different look. Not sure how to describe it. Not this. This is like really old school comics. Doesn't look bad overall, but just not quite the style I want. Still trying to get red pants under the blue shorts. Still don't get them. The Omega symbol looks pretty good. Finally, I just said wear the red pants. So they said, oh, let me correct that. Ensure the superhero's wearing red pants. Still not wearing red pants. Now we got this square around the Omega symbol. That's kind of fun. And then I have blowing fire. That looks really fun. Still don't have the pants. So I don't know. I kind of want to include this one just because it has the blowing the fire. It's kind of fun. But this one's pretty cool too, even though now he's shirtless. But he looks really cool, really buff, and I kind of like the kilt type thing. And then we got this one. That one looks really cool too. I think I'm going to keep that. It has these Superman guys in there. I'm going to crop them out. So yeah, that's my experience. So yeah, give them a white shirt, red pants, and blue shorts over them. Have a crowd cheering. Red kilt, no blue shorts, white pants. We got the crowd. They're kind of cheering. So yeah, kind of a complicated process, but yeah, it's kind of fun. And I think I'll enjoy creating a universe like this. I think some of the design, I'm gonna try not to get too set on deciding the design beforehand and kind of leave it up to Chat GPT to kind of come up with something based on some general ideas that I have for the rest of my characters. But some characters I have are a little more specific, so we'll see what I can do there. But yeah, it's kind of fun. So let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you're using AI yourself for images. And thank you for watching. Take care.